I feel like this is even more acute with men, where comparisons could be money, success, fame, whatever, and we always feel like we come up short. How do we start to deal with that as men, men and women, any gender? But how do we deal with that? You know, the epidemic of coming up short.
It seems to me, men in particular, at this time in our history, we deal with the commodity of power. A lot of the dynamics between us have to do with power and rating system and hierarchy. It's like a pecking order when animals get together and they decided the hierarchy of who's in charge. It's like an instinctive thing. It just happens. I think men have a great deal of that, and there's mixed in with that is competition, coming up short, humiliation, power over. It's instinctive. It's in the bones.
And it's ubiquitous. It's everywhere.
It is. It is. It's insidious.
Yeah.
So the key is to get beyond that power dynamic into where's the shared humanity. So between you and I, we have a rich friendship. There is so much shared humanity between you and I. It's like if I wanted to go ice skating, it would just be a huge pond out in the middle of the gorgeous nature with so much room for shared experience and dancing and discovery. And you and I haven't yet discovered, close to all that we're going to be able to share together, but we've shared a lot. So because we are on that dance floor or that ice rink, that's intimacy. There's no power over, it's power with.
And an intimacy to straight guys. I mean, to the intimacy of two,
Yeah, and like you said, it really, this dynamic that we're talking about, I mean, women can have that as well. There can be a power dynamic and competition and coming up short and domination. It's the same. It's a human dynamic that takes place.
Right.
But I'm a man, you're a man, and whether we're straight or gay, that doesn't have anything to do with it. Is our willingness to acknowledge that we want something more, that in our mixing of our energies, we become more.
Right. And we want to give up this game of comparisons and coming up short.
It's a game of separation.
And we can support each other in that. Men can support each other in that.
Yeah. So you take the uniqueness of me and the uniqueness of you, and we start to overlap. You and I have a lot of overlap while still being able to retain our individuality. We're similar also in a lot of ways.
But what about when I screw up filming a video or something? Like, and it's a really good video.
Even more overlap.
Maybe one of the best videos you ever had. And then I screw it up. That's all right, though?
There isn't anything as such as screwed up. That's what's really cool is you and I have a safe space that gives each other permission to fumble, learn, grow.
So deep friendship then is a way that we can we get rooted in the right kind of relationships and friendships, and then the nature of those friendships is such that they don't partake of comparisons and
winners
feeling
and
less
losers.
Than winners and losers.
Right. There's intimacy, there's trust, there's safety, there's a dance floor. And then life can just continue blossoming, kind of like a cumulus cloud. The edges just keep growing.
So what's the relationship between intimacy and masculinity, in your opinion?
Well, if you start to mix intimacy with masculinity doesn't have to do with gender. So I have a masculine aspects of me and I have feminine aspects of me. Both like to be intimate. My feminine aspect likes to be intimate with your feminine aspect. My feminine aspect likes to be intimate with your masculine aspect.
So feminine mean like receptivity, things like that?
Yeah, receptivity, softness, vulnerability, love, compassion, creation.
So we as men, we have feminine aspects and women have masculine aspects.
Absolutely, we both have both. We all have both. So it just makes for a larger dance floor. It's just different aspects of who we are.
So if by men embracing their feminine aspects, is that one of the ways too that we can get away from the feeling less than and the comparisons?
Yeah. See, because femininity is what embraces and unifies. It doesn't breed separation. Masculinity can lean that way, where there's this ego position of I'm better, I'm more powerful, and domination. That's That's masculinity in its shadow.